My name is Jasmine, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my first ever art market. Well, it wasn't really an art market, but my first time selling my art at a market. Yeah, today's video is going to be a little bit different than what you normally see from me. Yeah, I am an artist. I make art, and recently I've started selling art. I feel like I don't really ever talk about my art on this YouTube channel, or I haven't yet at least. I link my art accounts and my Redbubble art store in the description, which you should definitely check out, by the way, just saying. But I never really talk about the fact that I make art. Like, I sit in front of the camera and rant about fictional characters and just my own random personal experiences and thoughts and feelings, which is fun and cool. You guys seem to think so. Thank you so much for all the subscribers that I've been gaining recently. I am just very grateful. Also, thank you guys so much for all the support that you've been showing this video. I'm very happy about that. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you guys seem to mess with me for real.
Besos!
Let's just get right into it. This video probably is going to be kind of short because I'm very tired. Where did I sell my art? I sold my art in Bishop Arts District in Dallas. And basically, Bishop Arts just hosts these big events. Like today they had a block party because it was May 4th. Ever so often, different vendors can come and sell their products. It's not just art. For example, today there's people selling crochet flowers, wine, lamps, jewelry, soap, things like that. What exactly did I sell? So I sold prints, stickers, and paintings. I was also going to have some buttons, but unfortunately I had some technical difficulties with the buttons, so I didn't get to sell them, but these were my button designs. I still want to show them to the world because I was very proud of them and I worked hard on these designs, but unfortunately I did not get to sell them. But it's okay, because I sold some other things. So let's talk about expenses. The space came with a table and tent and chair included, and to rent the space for the small table was $100. So I bought the space. As far as making my products went, so the stickers were probably the most expensive thing that I had. As far as production, I made the designs and I bought, I think, 100 of each design, and that cost me, I think, in total $120 to buy them. The prints were not expensive for me to make at all. In total, it was probably around, I don't know, it was definitely under $50, but that's because I used this site called Free Prints to print my pictures for me, and it was free to draw them. I use Ibis Paint when I draw digitally. The paintings were also pretty inexpensive. The only thing that I had to pay for was the canvases, because the paint itself I got as a gift. The canvases, those were definitely under $20 because they were very tiny canvases. That's how much it cost me to make all the materials for my art booth and how much the art booth itself cost. How much did I end up making? I ended up making, drumroll please, $72.50. Yeah, thank you, I know. Now, that might not sound like a lot of money, but I think that I did pretty good for my first time. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Not a lot of people. I think 3, maybe 4 people tipped me, which was really nice because they did not have to do that. I was not asking for tips. I didn't put any tax on my art. I was just like, this is how much I'll sell it to you for. And some people went out of their way to give me tips as well. So yeah, that was really sweet. I think I got in total like $11.50 worth of tips. So I think that's pretty good. Okay, now let's talk about the experience itself. The experience was overall pretty chill. My table was there waiting for me. I came and I set up. My cousin and my aunt helped me. My cousin stayed the whole time with me, and she basically was just there to keep me company. As far as the people there, they were pretty nice for the most part. People for the most part spoke back to me when I spoke to them. Some people came and, viewed my art. A lot of people complimented my art. They, even if they didn't buy from me, they did follow me on my social media, or they took a business card of mine, which I also appreciate. I didn't have any trouble with customers or anything. No one came up to me and, like shook their finger in my face and was angry at me or anything. I had a pretty pleasant experience. The other shops there was like no hostility or anything. The environment was pretty much really good, and there was cosplayers walking around, and there's music playing, and everyone seemed to just be having a good time. So yeah, I really enjoyed myself. So let's see, what are some things that I learned slash things that I do differently? So if I were to do this again, which I'm pretty sure I will do this again, the thing that I would do differently is I would engage more with the customers from the beginning. So in the beginning, I was kind of just like sitting down behind my booth, and I would, smile at customers and say hi to them, but only when they walked up to me. But I found that sales really started to pick up when I stood up and said hi to people as they walked by. I guess it encouraged them to actually come over to my booth and see what I was doing. So if you're thinking of doing this yourself, I would suggest being very friendly and engaging with people. Now, I don't mean like go out and like make people uncomfortable and be like, hey, I'm selling art. Do you want some art? Do you want some art? Like, I'm not saying like be that scene in Aladdin. Fresh fish! But be friendly and make yourself seem more open. This is kind of hard for me to do since I am very introverted, but I had to push through because money. Something else that I would do different is try to better fit my inventory for the demographic. So, like, for example, like I said, this specific event was for Star Wars Day. So, there's a lot of people who were there for Star Wars things. So, I didn't have any Star Wars art to sell. So, I think that kind of discouraged a lot of people from coming to my stand. I had this very Afrocentric, very feminine art. So, I feel like I kind of like had an even smaller demographic because of it. If this was like in February, I feel like it would have been more appropriate, or if it was like in June, around Juneteenth, then my inventory would have better suited the audience. But it was a bit short notice when I got the email saying that I could sell at this event, so I didn't have much time to prepare for it. But in the future, I'm going to try to be more mindful of the specific demographic that's going to be in the art event so that I can better suit my inventory for those people. Oh, also, when you are selling art or just selling anything, there's a lot of tiny little details that you have to be mindful of. Like, for example, change. For people who are buying things with cash, you need to have change. I did not think about this until the day before the event. So I had to go and get change the day before the event because I forgot that was a thing. Also, packaging. I also had to rush and get packaging the day before the event because I'm like, I can't just hand these people things. I need to have something to put the art inside because just handing it to them is really unprofessional. That being said, my stickers, I did kind of just hand those to people. They seem to be okay with just like picking it up, like, oh hey, I want this sticker. They picked it up and they like put it inside a bag that they already have. But in the future, I'll try to get packaging even for the tiny things like stickers, which I kind of overlooked this time around. So yeah, I guess that's all. Just want to say thank you and send out good vibes to everyone who came and interacted with my table, to everyone who bought something from me, everyone who complimented my art, everyone who complimented my makeup, everyone who came and just, even down to the people who smiled back at me when I smiled at them as they were passing by. Everyone made this a really pleasant experience for me, and I definitely will be doing this again sometime. So that being said, if you want to support me and my art, please consider following me on my art social medias. I will probably be making more videos about my art coming soon. So if that's something that you're interested in, stick around. But yeah, that's all that I had to say. Thank you so much for watching this video if you did, and thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you did, that makes me really happy. Yeah, today was just a really short video, but I just wanted to, talk about this. Um, yeah, very happy with how today went. I hope that you're happy with how your day went too. Okay, that's it. Bye.